guys, Freno1 here, and welcome to my live reaction and review for Black Clover, Chapter 158, Life in the Village at the Furthest Ends. Alright guys, so last week we pretty much had the wrap-up of the fight between Light, Yuno, and Asta, with Light literally shooting them out of the fortress, and them seeing the fortress actually take off and being turned into a ship, and them seemingly heading towards the Clover Kingdom, with Nozel Silver now healing Asta, Yuna, and all those that are injured, creating this big Mercury boat, and now traveling back to the Clover Kingdom to help defend it, knowing that the Clover Kingdom is under attack. So, going off this, that's pretty much what went down last week. This week, don't have a clue what's going on. Seemingly, we're back at the Hajj village because I can see his sister, the priest, and a couple of other people that we remember from the start of the series. But let's get straight into this week's chapter, guys. I'm looking forward to it. I know you guys are, so let's get straight into it. But what in the world happened? I thought I saw something that looked like blades of light, rather raining down, but then suddenly vanished. So they're reacting to what's gone on in the Clover Kingdom between Light and Julius. And now the demon bones are glowing. I'm scared. Something about this doesn't feel right. Alright, so this is all coming just from random villagers. Now we've got the sister, we've got the priest, and a couple of the orphans there. Hey, look at that! Now what? Asta and the Royal Knights regroup and are once again fired up to stop the elves from invading the kingdom. Golden Dawn? Alright, so it looks like things coming up over the giant skull. What? Something's flying? So it's obviously the thing that the elves are in. It's going upwards? What the heck is that thing? So the villagers are all confused. They don't even know what's going on. Those are my brethren, and we've come by to take care of some unfinished business. Okay? It seems I was the one to reincarnate closest to my hometown. In the last few hundred years, your luck and numbers have increased all the more. And the higher you go, the more powerfully magic endowed people you find. Is it? Okay. Humans. Still at this ridiculous discrimination. Okay. And within it, it appears this place houses those with the least magic power. Those robes? He's a magic knight, right? So we've got one of the kids there. We've got Sister Lily. And I'm not sure what the kids or you, the weak, are currently being discriminated against. Humans are truly such selfish creatures. So this is obviously an elf. But we shall not discriminate. We shall send all of you humans to your deaths equally. So basically he's saying, I'm going to kill all of you. I don't care what you are. Okay. So it looks like we're going back to Nozel with the Royal Knight. So we've got Asta here. Oh yeah! I'm fully healed up! So he's like, yeah! We got Klaus in the back. Not Klaus. Kroos, I believe. We got Mimosa. It has Nero on her head. We've got Yuno. Thank you so much for this. It's a consumable and it's used up. Just leave it. Okay. Really? But it's so pretty. In that case, you don't mind me keeping it, right? So Asta's like, yeah! You should be reaching the Forsaken Realm soon. Huh? So obviously the Forsaken Realm, that is where Hajj village is. It looks like they're already being attacked. Huh? But over there, that's... Over there, but... Over there, that's Hajj village. So that's Asta and you know they're going... That's our hometown. We need to go save them fast. No. We need to head for the royal capital quickly without any further delay. If we want to protect this kingdom, then our first priority must lie in protecting its capital. So, Nozel's basically saying a lot of good strategy there, but obviously Asta and they're not going to listen to that. Hajj is their hometown. But our hometown is part of this kingdom. So Asta's already going in. If you want to go that badly, then you two go on your own. However, your strength is also a valued part of this kingdom's military. So finish what you need to do quickly and head for the royal capital. Yes, sir! So, alright, so we've got Asta and Yuno, they're going in. I'm going too! You're staying here, Noelle. Alright, so Noelle wants to go in. Nozel saying, no, you're not. You are royalty. You'll come and protect the castle together with me. Ooh! This is very different to what we've seen. She's like, wait, what? So we've got little flashbacks here. The Silver Eagles has no need to all flashbacks of him literally giving her hell. Alright. So Nozel, she's all happy and everything. Mimosa's like, she finally got recognized by her brother. Understood. Alright. Alright, so it looks like we're going back to Hajj village now. For as long as I can recall, I had always found it strange. Why would I have this kind of magic? Okay, so the translation note here is, shares a reading with Paradise Lost, but is different kanji for a different meaning. Okay? But now I see. It was to exterminate. To exterminate those meaningless lives that have grown far too abundant. Poison plant magic. Zofner's garden of burning obsession. Ugh, so he's gone nuts. He's sung this giant plant. Looks like he's done a lot of damage already. It hurts. Help. My body, it feels like it's burning. What a creation magic. Holy piercing fist of Lazard, Sister Lily. She's going in. There's no such thing as a meaningless life. Ooh! Sister Lily's going in. Her magic was rather formidable. You must be one of those so-called nobles. Okay, interesting. Though, before us, all humans are simply powerless. Holy Father, so the priest is down. Sister Lily, she looks like she's taking a little bit of damage, but she's gone in. But what is that monster? Why? Why are you doing such horrible things? So that's Sister Lily talking to the guy. I may not know what you've gone through, but the people here in this village, what have they done to hurt you? In this place called the Furthest Ends, days in, days out, day in, day out, they spend their time crying, worrying, and suffering. Yet, even so, they laugh and dream. Okay, so she's talking about everyone there. They're doing all they can to live an earnest life. It's not right, after all that, for them to meet such a sad end. So Sister Lily's crying. He's like, indeed, the source of all their suffering was you humans. And that's why I'm going to erase you all. He's going in on Sister Lily. So we've got flashbacks here. Once we're not around, you'll be the oldest man among us siblings. So we're counting on you, Nash. So Nash is going in. Don't you dare lay a hand on Sister. So he's going in. Nash! So she's like, Nash, what the hell? Oh! Now stand you like, whoosh, they're coming in. They're like, everyone's freaking out except for the elf. You know, and after they repeat it, I know, like, boom. It's like, not happening. Not on our watch. Dude, what an entrance. That is going to look awesome animated. So we got Sister Lily here, seeing the young one. Asta, you know, and then we got this is an awesome page here, right, guys? All right. So on the top panel, we got Asta and you as kids standing in front. We got Sister Lily's face, her eyes. She's kind of crying, and then we got Asta and Yuno standing before them in their current forms. You fought well, Nash. Brother Yuno, Asta, now leave the rest to us. The blades of salvation have arrived. Black Clover chapter 158. End. Dude, this is awesome. What a way to end the chapter. So we've got another setup for a fight. We've got Nozel being basically recognized by her brother. We've got a few things going. But anyway, guys, just hang on a second. We're going to jump straight into the review. Alright, guys. So chapter 1 58 of Black Clover was a pretty solid chapter. It was a damn good chapter. So the chapter basically starts off, we're in Hajj Village, the hometown of Asta and Yuna. This is where they grew up, as we all know, for those of us who have been following it since the start. This is their hometown, and they do make note of this quite a few times, right? Basically, as we see the elves basically coming up over the giant's demon skull and heading towards the Clover Kingdom to continue the invasion, the attack, and all that kind of stuff. We do then see an elf. We do not know who this guy is. I don't know who he is, but he has poison plant magic, and he manages to use it to take out quite a few people with burning, it's like a burning plant type magic. Anyway, what ends up happening? Asta and Yuna see this, and they're like, dude, we need to help. They're part of the kingdom. We need to help these guys. Nozel is like, no, we need to get to the capital, to protect the capital, because that is our job. If you want to do this, you can go down there and do it yourselves. I'm not going down to help. I need to get to the royal capital. That's where I need to be. Right? So Asta and Yuna are like, fuck it, fine, let's go. They've taken off. Noelle, on the other hand, she goes, I'm going with, and then Nozel is like, no, you'll come to the capital with me. You're royalty. Right? So, right off the back, right there, right, basically, we do get a little panel of a flashback from Noelle, of all the time Nozel basically was belittling her, saying, you're useless, we have no need for you, all this kind of jazz. So, for the first time, Noelle is actually getting acknowledgement from her oldest brother, the captain of the Silver Eagles. So this is a big moment for Noelle. You obviously see her. There's a part where you only see kind of like the bottom half of her face. She's kind of blushing. We got Mimosa smiling in the background. She's like, understood. So basically, that's her being acknowledged by her older brother, which is a massive, massive thing. That's a huge thing. Right? We then end up having Asta and Yuna appearing towards the end of the chapter. But before we get to that, we have Sister Lily actually go in on this guy using water creation magic fist of love, or water fist of love, and actually, being quite formidable. So, he goes, that is quite formidable magic. Maybe you're one of those nobles. So that adds a little bit of mystery as to who is Sister Lily. Something that we never really thought of. We just assumed she was just like, a nun from just a random village who decided to become a nun and then got sent out to Hajj village. But she might actually be of noble pedigree. So we don't actually know too much about Sister Lily. So maybe we might start finding out a little bit about Sister Lily. That'll be quite interesting as a character to find out a little bit more about her, like where she's actually from. Is she nobility? And why she's doing what she is. Why did she decide to become a nun? Alright. We then have Nash had a little bit of flashback from when Asta and Yuna left, saying, Nash, you are now the oldest man here of the kids. You need to protect it. If stuff goes down, you're the one who needs to protect it because we're no longer here. Right? So we see Nash. He's about to go in to protect Sister Lily. And he's like, seemingly he had like a fire type magic from what I could see. And then we have Asta and Yuna coming in right there like, it's like, Nash, you did good. Now leave the rest of it to us. And that's where our chapter finishes, with Asta and Yuna appearing before Sister Lily. And we do get a nice page where we got Asta and Yuna when they're young, a panel with Sister Lily starting to cry, and then a panel with Asta and Yuna in their current forms. And then we go basically to the, look, leave the rest to us. And we got Nash basically saying, brother, Asta relieved that he doesn't actually have to go in. And then we get that final panel with Asta and Yuna going, fuck it, it's time. Sister Lily holding on to Nash. And basically we got the setup for a fight next week for Asta and Yuna going in on this elf. I reckon they're probably going to demolish this elf just because they did take on Light. and they didn't really damage him, but they did push Light to some pretty extreme measures for him to pull out a couple of pretty big attacks to actually deal with them. So I reckon this elf is going to get his ass handed to him on a silver platter next week. So, and then they're going to literally wipe the floor with him, and then they're going to head straight to the capital. So to help with the rest. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen, because I don't see Aster and Yuno really having too much trouble against these guys. I see them more troubling against like guys like Lil Orilla or Lil Belmonte, Light, Klaus, and all these other more superior type wizards. I don't see them really struggling against this elf here. I reckon they're going to give him a bit of an ass whooping, and yeah, they're going to move on quite quickly. In saying that, guys, overall the art was really solid this week. Really solid. For a manga chapter, sometimes we do get a lot of panels that seem kind of half done. It was good to see this. It's good to see Sister Lily, Nash, and a couple of the orphans, as well as Haj Village. And it's good to see that Aster and Yuno are like, fuck the royal capital. We're fucking protecting our home village first. Then we'll come and protect the royal capital. So it's good to see that they still have that kind of mindset and everything like that. And also the fact that Nozelle's actually acknowledged both of them now, including Aster, basically by saying, look, fine, go deal with this. Get your ass to the royal capital quick, smart, because the might that you add to this is going to be needed. Right? So that's a pretty big statement coming from Nozelle, one of those captains there. Basically saying, we need you guys at the capital. Deal with this quickly and get to the capital quick, smart. So I like that a lot. So overall, guys, for this chapter, chapter 158 of Black Clover, I'm going to give it 3 stars. It was a good chapter, better than average, a really solid chapter, a nice little setup chapter. We had a couple of down chapters last week and this week, but this week was very much picked up to set up a new fight. I reckon this fight's going to be over within a chapter, 2 chapters at most, a chapter and a half at the most. I reckon Yuno and Aster are going to mop the floor with this guy. I don't see him posing too much of a threat, seeing that he's a character we don't really know. So I reckon they're going to mop the floor with him pretty quick, smart, and get to the royal capital to actually deal with the serious contenders. Guys like Klaus, Light, Liar, all those kind of stuff. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how this gets played out over the next few weeks. But anyway, guys, that is all for me. Let me know in that comment section below what you guys thought. Did you like it? Didn't like it? All that kind of jazz. And as always, guys, I'm Frino1. You guys are awesome. And I'll catch you guys next time with another live reaction and review. Peace. Run away!